learned a lot. What I need to do is get another FMC though, now that doesn't require focus.
That would be a standalone executable.
November Charlie Bravo, your number 2, your 6th trail of the number, Dawson Improvement, Delta 3 exit. What is calling for the last We're left 17 left, Delta 3, check mark.
Go ahead and go 20,000.
And Porter 360 request bar. Porter 363 descend 6,000.
See, look how smooth that is.
Yeah.
What a difference between in focus and out of focus.
That is so weird.
United 2459.
You wouldn't think that would make that much of a difference, would you?
No, not at all.
All right. I think after all that screwing around, you are configured there for takeoff there, my good friend.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I'm going to kill this backlight.
Yeah. We're set for 20,000. Good. Oh, what the heck? I just lost. No, that wouldn't be it. I just lost my rudder.
Let's test that theory.
Yeah.
Can you use your tiller?
Well, we'll see. Yeah, I can use my tiller. And I can use rudders now.
You can?
Yeah.
So you have to have...
United 2459, across the final approach, fix at 160 knots, contact Calgary Tower 118.7, good day. 18.7, cross the final approach, fix at 160 knots, United 2459, you have a great day. Yep, Stampede 5.
Okay, well, you're back out of focus again, so...
That's weird.
060 down to 8,000, Stampede 562. Roger.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so okay.
Tell you what, learning a lot.
Yeah. Are we ready?
Well, no.
Yeah.
Let's get you set up for your turn. Oh, you decided to take off on the other runway, huh?
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, we can still do this.
Okay. Yeah, hang on. I can fix it real quick. We're gonna go for right. Execute. There we go.
Actually, we are. Our flight plan is for 4 right.
Oh, did I? Okay, then I pushed in 4 left by mistake. My bad.
Oi!
All right. So.
Takeoff speeds deleted.
Oh. Wow. Okay. Hang on here. So what you do is go back to your route page, take off, great right north, and then just put back in your V speeds.
Gotcha. There we go.
So there you go. You should be good to go now.
All right. Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, what happened?
That was dumb. Uh-oh. How do I make it small again?
Order 363, flying 190 to intercept, clear the approach, 17 miles.
Double click on that title bar.
Oh, brilliant. Wow. All right, let's just fly, okay?
Here we go.
Done.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm so done, dude.
Okay.
Let's
All right,
go
flight
somewhere.
directors are on,
Let's do something.
auto throttle's on, legs page active, slats are down, flaps are set, fuel is engaged, parking brake is off. I'm ready when you're ready.
Punch it, Chewy.
Here we go. Clear the runway. And toga. Don't want to melt the engines here. 80 knots. Speed tape's alive and all that nonsense. Rudder's active.
Oh yeah, we gotta refix the sensitivity.
Yeah, there's V1. Pause the rate gear up, please.
Lap auto brake off, flaps going 2.
I'm going to do this turn a little early.
Resetting.
We're just picking up over
Okay.
Foxtrot Romeo Yankee. Rocket in. Get down on the cricket street. 6000. Get down on the cricket street. We'll conduct south for Foxtrot Romeo Yankee. Right heading 140 to intercept 30 approach 17 left.
Bank angle.
Flaps coming all the way up.
Okay.
You do fly this thing like a jet fighter, don't you?
Kind of do. Alright, looking good so far, Mr. Carter. Fuel. Center tank's off.
Okay, 170 knots or better.
And we are thoroughly accelerating through 250 knots.
Here's for 858, turn right heading 290.
Correct, 290, here's Penty Buddy.
Charging Porter 363 with turbine final last. Whiskey Mike Bravo, next contact. Strong tower, 117. Whiskey Mike Bravo, 117. Calgary Terminal, Cessna 172, Golf Lima, Julia Lima, over Madeline, 6000, heading Burbank. Here's for 858, climb plate will be 1.
21.
All right.
We did it!
17, maintain the south yellow.
Okay, Mon Frere. Let's go full auto. Nice. I love it when she doesn't have to do that much work to capture.
All right, dude. A lot learned.
Yes.
Setting in the NVIDIA control panel, setting your video card to max performance is not a good thing.
Not a good idea. But I think there might be a caveat to that. So, like, let's say I go back to my sim and I see that my GPU is only running at 30%.
Well, okay. Then, yeah.
Then I would probably just
Leave it.
leave it.
Right. But it'd be interesting to see. Does your sim require it to be in focus?
So that is a really, really, really good question because I can get average 60 frames a second in Seattle if I'm in focus. If I'm out of focus, they go down. Yes.
And I'll bet you mine goes down too
Probably, yeah.
when it's out of focus. Well, we should get that thing going.
The framerator?
Yeah, the framerator. Let's look at that.
Okay.
Let's hit the Windows key now. Let's take a look at that.
Going to the framerator.
Calling the framerator 4000, please. So, oh,
Here's for 858, contact Evanston Center 13375.
All right. And you're smooth as silk. Look at that LOD, TLOD setting.
what's it at?
You're at 200.
Yeah, now isn't that a, isn't
Wow.
that a great?
And look at that. It's gorgeous.
Isn't that stuff?
That is really something.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
Jazz 423, Prospect D6500 above, approach 17.
Oh, this doesn't work when it's not.
Yeah, it
focused.
doesn't work when there's... You gotta have focus.
Right. Well, let's really quick.
Okay.
We're back. Oh, I lose I lose
Yeah.
that when I go back to focus.
Oh, nice. Okay, and then we go. Alt tabbed it. There we go. Wow.
What?
And your stream is beautiful.
Yeah. So how do we solve this problem? Now that we know what's going on.
Well, now that we know what's going on, we know that with your GPU running hot, we get the latency in Streamlabs.
You know what though it sucks though is we set in the NVIDIA control panel, we set it to balanced
Right.
and normal, not high performance. So why am I still at 100% in the GPU then when I'm in focus? That's what we got to figure out is when I'm in focus, how do
Right.
we get it down to 80%?
Right.
Or like the guy said, oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember his moniker name. Damn it. Anyway, the guy from the Netherlands
Yeah.
said get your GPU to around 90%, which when it's in focus, it just wants to blaze at 100%.
Right.
Out of focus,
Then it's fine.
isn't that weird?
That is weird, and it's still sending the same amount of data.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's mind-boggling. And I did like he suggested, I went in and all my other programs are only running at 25 frames because I don't need, this doesn't need to be running at 60 frames.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude. But how cool is that thing?
That I can't wait to get home and try that out.
Yeah. And just think about it though. This now will save your resources, right?
Yeah. Because as powerful as my computer is, when I'm in Seattle and I turn, I still get chop across that turn. This will hopefully cure that.
And like he points out, that you saw in the one video too, is if you monitors are only at 30 hertz or 60 hertz, why are you trying to shoot for more?
Right.
You're just because it says you're getting 45 frames. If you got a 30 hertz monitor, you're not. Those 15 frames are wasted.
Right.
Wasted resources. It's not going to be any smoother. But by that, trying to keep it within range, what that does is gives you better quality visuals.
Yeah.
And resources for you to run all of this.
Yeah, it's just gorgeous. And gorgeous.
Right?
Yeah. Who'd have thunk? I don't know. It's smoke and mirrors, black magic to me at some point, right? I mean, you address the low-hanging fruit, you hit the obvious, and after that it's like, who knows?
Right.
It's anyone's guess.
Well, and then what about learning about all of that DLSS and DLAA?
Yeah.
DLSS is it's smoke and mirrors.
Yeah.
When you think you hit performance, what you really get is a downscaled.
Yeah, you get scaling issues, and I would imagine, so my simulator, while it runs adequately, at night when I'm taxiing, I get these really weird artifacts of light in front of me. And I'm wondering if I go to DLAA if that'll take care of that, because I won't have that frame generation trying to figure out what's going on.
Maybe. Well, I'm running DLAA with the FrameGen.
Right.
Not the FrameGen software that you can buy to change around your DLSS. I'm talking about the 4090 internal FrameGen
Right.
engine. So it's fascinating that it's been counterintuitive to everything that you see. I mean, and then look at that. That even looks more crisp, the plane does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
On course 3231, Calgary departure identified, turn right, direct to Raleigh, climb flight level 212.
See, now check out my object level of density.
Yeah,
It's 20.
because you don't need it up here.
No. Now you want your terrain to be great.
Yes.
1541, descend 8,000.
And
You know
we're
what?
coming up on our altitude.
If this guy was smart, he would develop this with all of us suckers using it
Yeah,
and then sell it to Microsoft.
yeah. At least sell the technology, and the technology is really not all that complicated.
So, right. And this guy has written this thing and it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Why doesn't Microsoft incorporate something like this?
I don't know. I really don't know.
North Caribou 007, cross the final approach fix at 160 knots or less.
And you can just leave it as a checkbox in your graphics configuration, you know, dynamic scenery. Simple.
Yeah. But I like this one because you can set it for what you want, right?
Yeah.
You can set the frame rates that you want to target.
Yep.
Yeah.
Although I can kind of understand Asobo's point, Microsoft's point of not doing something like this because, I mean, let's face it, 99% of the flyers in 2020 are using one screen.
What do you mean? We're the people out there.
Where'd my video card go? So, here's a great example. I've been working on this GPS annunciator system, but I've been using my dev box, which is running a 2080. I don't care what the settings are at, right? But when I look at it, it runs smooth. But it's only one monitor. It's smooth.
And you're running a 2080.
Yeah. It is butter smooth.
And look good too
It looks great
on one monitor.
on one monitor.
Yeah, then you got a dork like me that tries to run 11 monitors off of one computer.
Well, I told you that.
Who's the dumbass in this scenario?
Oh my God, yeah. So I was at where was I? I was at Costco last month with
Okay,
Andrea.
TVs.
I was looking at the TVs. Samsung has this nice OLED TV,
Oh dear.
super deep blacks, 86 inches, no bezel,
No bezel.
no bezel. 2,600 each.
Yeah, but there's still a bezel though.
Yeah, but it's not like that. I mean, there's still just a little
but,
fine
I mean,
line,
when but in the monitor itself, it's there. Have you seen it? Like, does it go right to the edge?
it almost goes to the edge. So while she's in Haramara, I might call you and say, hey, need your pickup truck.
Need a truck?
Yep. Oh, man.
That'll teach her to go
I
to.
would be so flat broke if it was just me.
Dude, I would too. Well, I don't know. I've got an inner stingy. My wife yells at me all the time because I'll make a 12-year-old computer scream until its last
Right.
electron is fired, just in the sim, and I'll go through all the headaches and everything with it. She's like, "Why don't you just buy another damn computer?" It's like, "'Cause I'm too cheap to spend the money."
I would say there's a method to your madness. Maybe subliminally, that's what you want. You want a new computer.
Oh, dude, I just got this one built.
Right.
But have you noticed though? I've downsized. I mean, all those computers I had, they're gone now.
Yeah.
I just have the stream computer and the sim.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Not me.
No, you're on what, computer 11?
Yeah. And thinking of adding another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
I think you got a computer for every switch.
well, I do have a dedicated system just for all my switches.
Well, you know what I am thinking about, because now I've got that switch, right?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, if I put this off of a USB, pull the USB and put this to Ethernet, does that free up resources on the sim?
It will free up your USB bus a little
That's
bit.
it, right?
Yep.
Because I'm thinking about putting this onto the Ethernet.
Yeah, I would definitely entertain that idea, because chances are your motherboard and any other hubs you have running a USB don't have what's called a transaction translator per port. It's got one per device. So your motherboard has one, I'll just TT it for short. Your hub has one TT per hub. But if you have a TT per port, that's golden, because every port is now managed. And that's what you want. And yeah, but I would go Ethernet on this guy just to see what happens.
Yeah. Maybe next time you come up, we'll Ethernize it.
Yeah.
Come here, buddy. Let me Ethernize your computer.
Yeah.
It's amazing when it's not in focus.
Yeah.
But like I say, then you lose this. And you lose, well, I lose this, right?
Right.
And I lose this. Yeah. Is there a way? No, there's probably not. But if I have this tied into the FSUICP, shouldn't the FSUICP recognize it out of sync?
Keyboards are finicky that way. Because I don't know the answer definitively. I don't know. You would almost have to have a service running, a low-level service, to intercept keyboard commands. No matter where they're supposed to go, the service would intercept the command first and say, oh, I know where that's supposed to go. Then it sends it wherever it needs to go. I don't know. That could also backfire, and it could also hijack your keyboard, so nothing else would see the keyboard command.
Yeah. Hey, I just noticed something.
What's that?
We undid AccuSeasons.
Yeah.
Guess what? There's no more snow. It's all gone.
Oh.
God. Okay, that is a real bummer. Remember when I was...
But we're in France, though. We're close to the Mediterranean.
Show some traffic. Look at if you're in the circuited airdrie, so it'll be north of your track on the Yankee.
And it's getting to be springtime.
Verified type on. Turn it southeast now.
Okay. True. Well, if we get there and it's green,
Yeah.
I'm going to be disappointed. That AccuSeason was being a butt.
That's weird that it would just do that.
Yeah. So, dude, I'm a steady frames there.
Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
Excuse me.
You all right there?
Oh, I'm fine now. Yeah. I've got food in me. I can see in color again.
Oh man, I wish you would have said something.
Every once in a while, I just throw caution to the wind and don't eat anything, and then I'm wondering, like, why am I so crabby?
Well, I guess that could be entertaining. Next time you come up, don't eat. We'll just throw you in the pit.
There you go. Make sure it's R-rated on the stream. All right. Well, let's see where we are at. We are 30% the way there. So I can't go to the museum this coming Tuesday.
Okay.
For my regular shit, because I got a doctor's appointment.
Okay.
But next Tuesday, I am anxious and eager to do my second tour, 30-minute tour. So I've been working the past several weeks on a new tour for the museum.
Okay.
And the tour is called Meet the Fockers.
Oh.
Finally put the finishing touches on it. I haven't done a dry run yet, but it's actually pretty interesting, because when I first started putting the tour together, it was focused mostly on the airplanes. It's kind of flipped now, and it's more focused on Anthony Fokker. Fokker. That's going to be difficult.
Folker, yeah. It depends on what your mood of the day is.
Yeah, it'll depend on my audience too. If I have kids in the audience, I can't really be using that word.
Yeah.
So I might have to interchangeably refer to him as either Tony or Anthony.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be a really interesting presentation. And I actually did a dry run with Andrea. And at the end of the presentation, I've got something that he quoted in his 1931 autobiography that kind of got me choked up, right? And I was worried about that. A docent should not get choked up during a presentation. Well, yesterday, was it yesterday? Last Tuesday, I went to another presentation. Ever hear of a story called Pardo's Push?
No.
So it was a story about an F-4 Vietnam pilot and his wingman. There was a two-ship sortie. They got shot up pretty bad over Vietnam. And what ended up happening is they were trying to figure out, because the lead guy, he was really shot up. His airplane was dying on him. The guy in back, Bob Pardo, he still had somewhat of an airplane left. So the guy that was really shut up, he lost both engines. Now he's a glider over enemy territory. They got to get him somehow over the territory, the line for Cambodia. If he gets to Cambodia, he's fine. He's in friendly territory. So they decided, well, let's try this. Lower your tail hook, and the F-4's got a nice big piece of plate metal right below at the bottom of the forward windscreen. And what he did is he put his F-4 right there at that on the tail hook and literally pushed him into friendly territory.
Holy moly.
That's called Pardo's Push. It's a great story. And it turns out that the guy that was telling the story on Tuesday knew Bob.
Oh.
Bob had just died in January of last year.
Oh, wow.
And when he got to that point in his presentation, he got quiet. He just stopped talking. He got really choked up. And I'm like, okay, if I get choked up, I'll be fine. But the part where I get choked up when I tell the story about Anthony is, so if you watch a lot of his videos, his old films, pictures and everything, he's always the visage of confidence.
Right.
He's always tall, he's always erect, he's always projecting this air of confidence. And his autobiography, I'm already getting choked up. In his autobiography, he says, I was just barely hanging on.
Oh. Though, that is quite common, though. The old, my dad used to call it, be like a duck on the water. On the surface, looked like they're just all calm, cool, and collected, but
Yep.
Underneath, man.
Underneath, yeah.
Paddling like a son of a gun. All right, I don't know if that's working, so hang on.
Okay.
Foxtrot Whiskey Papa Victor Calgary Terminal squawking in. Speed inbound on the lock-in route for now, means 6,000. Speed inbound on the lock-in route, 6,000, Whiskey Papa Victor. Whiskey Papa Victor, you're identified.
Yeah.
For Ken West 92 medevac, thanks for help. No problem. Encore 3613, Calgary 17 left, altimeter 2993, descend 10,000. Descend 10,000, Encore 3613.
Down, right there. And you could stretch it, actually you could stretch it to the right a little bit by about probably 2 inches. There we go, perfect. Down a little bit, right there. Yep, perfect.
Ooh, we got some weather coming up.
Yeah.
Whether we like it or not.
We would like it.
Alpha Victor for sequencing. Make
You will like it,
to your left.
or you will not to fly this place.
Please to my left, whiskey Alpha Victor.
Oh, I'm kind of excited for you to try to land in here.
It'll be fun.
You know, it's so funny. You're absolutely right. My average frame rate dropped when it loses focus.
Yeah.
What
But
is with that?
you can't tell.
Jet 9 into Delta 3, contact ground.
It is a crazy hobby.
It
So many
really
moving
is.
parts.
Huh?
So many moving parts.
Well, now I need to figure out why. I mean, I guess I could drop, because this is running 4K, right?
Uh-huh.
And I guess I could try to drop it down to 14.4.
That might help.
But, well, what I'd be interested in is if you go home and run yours in DLAA,
Yeah.
see what it does. I'd be fascinated to
DLLA with that.
Yes. Now, isn't it amazing that you learned that when you set that DLSS to
DLAA,
performance,
yeah.
you cut 2/3 of your visual quality out.
Yeah. What the heck, over?
It's quite illuminating.
Yeah.
F297 cross 56,000 or
Oh, coming up on some cloud edge
Yeah.
and some mountain edge.
So that's going to be interesting because pretty much
Question 116 is going to have to be vectors to follow the night view.
I got to look into.
Oh yeah, we're coming into mountainous territory.
Yeah, thanks. Push it 116. John Core 3613, reducing the speed to 220 knots or less, and descend when ready, 900,000. 220 left, cleared under 900,000, on Core 3613. Roger. V vectors to follow the night. Say again, was that vectors to follow 3613? Yeah, due speed requires.
Yeah, here comes the mountain.
Yep.
29,
So that's very fascinating. It's just so wild how that video card, or when the flight sim is focused, you get a crappy stream.
Yeah.
Who knew?
Who knew?
I need to make a focus unfocus button.
No, we need to figure out why. We need to figure out your GPU performance. I think, yeah. I mean, we could do a focus, no focus button, but I don't know.
You know, I don't remember that ever being an issue though.
I don't either. Why is it
Why is
now?
it an issue now?
Yeah.
Something's changed.
Micro uniform surveillance, terminate contacts, remain tower 1.
Cross by decimal 2, today. Back to your response.
Yeah. Mind-boggling.
God, now I'm yawning. Well, there's no oxygen up here at 20,000 feet.
No, and all of us sucking the air out of the cockpit here
Right.
doesn't help.
And nobody's watching us. Nobody's chatted or anything.
I know, nobody's making
God.
fun of us.
It's like everyone's working or something.
Yeah, damn them.
What the heck, over?
Washington 116, descend 6,000. Base turn's going to be
Well,
about,
one nice thing is when I post the video, I'm not going to have to worry about everybody clogging up the view with the
It's
their
true.
chats.
Yeah.
Encore 3613, Euro bed, cross.
I figured there wasn't going to be much today just because it's Thursday and everybody's still
Yeah.
trying to get ready for the weekend. God, look at that down there, dude. I mean, doesn't that look so damn real?
Contact Calgary Tower 118.
Yes, it does. When is daylight savings time?
This weekend,
Okay.
I think.
I thought I missed it. 15:44. Okay, yeah. Still good. It's amazing what you lose track of when you're no longer working.
That's no lie.
Like I wake up in the morning now, I don't care what day it is.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I want my outside view to do this.
Well, I guess I better start planning for our arrival.
Oh, yeah. So we're coming into LOWI, runway 8. So it's well, actually it's straight in. No, it's not. Never mind. Oh, that's ugly.
Yep, so let's go to plan. Put yours to plan,
Okay.
and then just step through it. So go that, and then let's turn it down. So you're gonna go in to Brenna, then Lism, or I'm sorry, Umeg, and then you go to Rabat. And then,
then what?
I know what's wrong. So then they have you run it out, see,
Okay,
from
great.
Rabat
Yeah, so that'll take us back, and we can make a left base
to that
for
one,
runway
and then,
8.
yeah, you come back in.
Perfect. That's what we want. My God, look at that.
I know, isn't this something?
Holy smoke.
Ship 116 fly heading 140 to join, clear the approach 17 left. 20 to join, clear the approach 17 left, push 116. Sure. On course 3280, turn left, direct 2 of Bebe, descending down.
Perfect. No destination path after Whiskey India 749.
Descent path.
Or descent path, rather.
Right.
And that's fine. I think that's going to be fine.
So the question though is, do you want, see this, the way the Navigraph charts has us going, is you go out to RTT, but then go straight to LOWI.
Right.
But
Can we clean this up actually? Because we've got a vector that
I know,
goes
but I
this
tried
way.
to clean it up. It's not. I've tried.
Yeah. Weird.
Yeah. I don't know why it does that. I tried to clean that up.
So if we go from, let's see.
See that way out there?
Oh, it's way
that's
out there,
20
yeah.
miles away.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay, we'll just wing it.
So, so let's get out of plan.
Go back to VO.
So let me go back here to. So we'll go 751.
Yeah, that cleaned it. No.
It didn't really. For some reason, it's just not looping in real well.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh well, we can work with that.
And I can tell you, first stage is 13,000, so we'll hold there. Let's see. So if you look at your Breno 3, from Breno, you go to 60 Lysium Uveg, and then from there you go to RTT. But that's just the arrival, right?
Yeah.
We're over Austria now.
Cleared on Yankee 17 left, so Bebe transition.
Yankee 17 left, November transition, on course 3280.
Hey, what's going on?
Renault, 14,000, perfect. Or at least above 14,000.
Right. So
Okay.
Umbeg is 12,000.
Yeah.
So as long as we
Yeah, we can do this. This will be easy.
You're in Mobile? Well, I bet you it's not cold like that is in these mountains right here. Okay. So then, charts, runway 8. So have you looked at your runway 8 chart?
Let's see. Runway 8. Let's take a look at that. The approach chart for runway 8?
Yep.
Okay, looking. RNAV Y or Z? R and P rather. Oh, let's do Z. I'll overlay that. Oh, it's a river approach.
Yep.
Fun! That will be fun.
I don't know why they have us going out to RTT. I don't know why. We should have been directed to ELEM for our approach. You see that?
Yeah. I don't know why.
They're building more facilities, huh? Wow.
I like the way the mountains are coming up through the cloud
know,
layers.
right?
Wow.
Hopefully we'll have a visual for landing, dude.
Oh, I'm sure we will.
You trucked from a nearby port? Whoa. So they're building Airbuses here? I thought that was
I thought that was strictly a European thing.
that's what I thought, but he says that they're trucking them in.
Huh.
Okay, so basically where your waypoint 751 is,
Yeah.
if you look at your surrounding mountains, I would suggest not to descend more than 10,000. I almost think we need to go out to 749 to be safe.
Because at 749, it says 13,000. Yeah, at 749, we have to be at 13,000.
I think it's almost better to go out there.
Oh, let's see. Let me see about that. All right, turn it off.
And max speed at 751 is 175.
Yeah, probably for some tight turns going on there, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with this at all around here. See, RTT is supposed to be, I don't know if that's a collector, because on a missed approach they have you go out to there.
Right.
And if we're doing a runway 8, I don't know why it didn't send us out to ELEM. I'm just not understanding why it didn't go from Breno to ELEM. But oh well.
I know why.
Why?
Because at Breno, we're supposed to be above 14,000, right?
Okay.
Which is fine. But if we go to the left and come in for runway 8, the lowest in that block of territory, the highest point is 15,700. So I would say it's probably for safety reasons that they're keeping us out of this area and moving us to the northeast.
Oh. Yeah, because on the other side it's around 7,000 to 9,000.
Right. And any higher, I would imagine, with that kind of approach, that's just too much altitude to lose in a very short amount of
Well,
time.
you're already going to have to drop altitude like it's nobody's business.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you're going to want to basically nosedive it right in.
I'm good at that.
You heard it here.
Yes, I am.
You heard it here first.
Brooklyn Air Force Base is where Airbus and Singapore Aerospace. So it must be like a remote delivery point or something. Airlines here buy an Airbus for domestic use. Why fly it across the pond? Just use a guppy.
Yeah.
Park your day west at 1474, respond to 5,000, 7,000, Cowboy View. West at 1474, target departure identified, climb by level 210. 210, west at
This is really amazing. Never seen this kind of detail.
Well, because you're running it on performance.
Yeah.
Which kind of in a way, if you sit down and think about it for a second, if you're wanting performance, you're going to give up detail.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Calgary Channel, Official 172, Foxtrot, Bravo, Bravo, November, 62 miles for north of Donnan, get ground for Spring Bay, hold on. Foxtrot, Bravo, Bravo, November, Calgary Channel, squawk it in, and shoot straight in runway 17, maintain 6,000. 6,000, and it's for 17,
Oh, so getting back real quick to that Pardo's push story.
Yeah.
So when they got back, General Doolittle, who, if you know World War II history,
Yeah.
did the Doolittle raid over Tokyo.
Right.
They couldn't figure out, because they lost both aircraft. They lost both F-4s. They both ran out of fuel, but they were so shot up, so I don't understand what the problem was with the brass, right? But the brass said,
Oh, it's
well, let's not court-martial them, but let's not give them any medals either.
yeah, and then the military in its
Finite wisdom. Well, it turns out in I think it was 1998, Bob Pardo finally got a Silver Star for that event.
yeah, no. Look what happened during Hawaii.
Yeah.
They were all about they went after all the captains and lieutenants and lieutenant colonels, or
Yep.
lieutenant colonels, well, that in the Army, I'm sure they did too. They went after everybody just so they could have somebody to blame.
Yep. Exactly.
And then they brought in the real wartime staff, and
Hmm.
but they had to wag their fingers at somebody.
Yep. They had to.
Concrete ramps are so deteriorated they had to put steel planks down in spots. Oh,
Oh.
that's comforting.
Yikes.
Here's a brand new airplane.
Is that old World War II steel planking?
It's interesting. They have us loop around like that.
Yeah. We could go rogue. There's a nice little valley.
Oh, that's, well, yeah,
Oh yeah.
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 That one is kind of a big sucky.
Yep.
That happens a lot though.
Yep. Because the taxpayers want someone to blame.
Westjet 152, turn right, heading 140 to where, sir? Clear the approach 17 left. Right, 140 to
Oh wow, the F-15 pilot got off, but they charged the AWACS guy.
Cleared the RNAV.
Real? Well,
Oh. Well, what is the job of the AWACS though?
it's a specialist basically,
Right.
scope watcher.
Right, but he's supposed to know if it's friendly or not.
Right. But the system, the IFF system should have picked up on that.
Yeah, who knows what the circumstantial.
Well, like you say, somebody has to take the fall, right? So better to have a specialist E3 take the fall than a captain who's required, like millions of dollars of flight training so he could fly jets, who's more expendable.
Oh, he's a lieutenant colonel.
Oh! Wow. Yeah, you don't want to.
And that's a lot of experience, too.
It is, too. Oh, it was a captain in the AWAC. Well, it still kind of makes sense, you know? Oy.
Tell you what, the military shows no mercy in that stuff.
Nope.
None. You know, okay. So, my wife was having to take part in a meeting by phone. It was just, and oh my gosh, I was listening to all the sunshine that was being blown up, all those skirts and pants. And I was listening to that thinking, this is cringy.
Right.
It's just so cringy how they pat each other on the back. In the military, you never had that.
Oh, no.
You know, you'd be all sitting around, hey, you know, throwing paper and stuff, and all of a sudden you hear attention on deck, you pop tall.
Yep.
And then you get briefed on what you're going to do, and then told if you screw it up, you're going to do it again 4 more times. Attention on deck, you're dismissed.
Yes.
You know, there was none of that fluffery.
No fluff, no blowing smoke. Yeah, I remember the gunnery sergeants, we had a daily meeting every day. Well, obviously, that's redundant. That we would go over the daily maintenance records for all the gear we would pull out of the aircraft. And even then, I mean, there's just no holds barred. Like, what the F is taking so long with that thing?
Oh, yeah, I know. There's no fluffery.
Yeah. But the one thing I credit the military for because of that is you always knew where you stood.
Yes. There was no question.
Yep.
Yeah, there was never any question of where you stood. No guessing game there.
Nope.
That's even like whenever, as an officer, I remember, you know, we'd all sit down and eat dinner, and everybody would submit their paperwork that they'd want for dinner, but nothing we brought out till the captain sat down. And the captain would, you know, attention on deck, you know, he'd stand up, and then everyone would be seated. He'd sit down and he'd go over, you're dismissed, you owe me, you don't get to eat until you get your work done.
Right.
And it was just like,
oh, wow. Damn. Yeah.
So then later on, you'd find them back in the wardroom pantry.
Yep.
Trying to find leftovers.
I'll show you who's dismissed.
Okay, this is gonna get.
You would know, a lieutenant colonel would know a Black Hawk from a Hind. Well, yeah. I mean, that sounds like there was failures across the board.
It sounds like something went. Yeah. I'm sure.
Not just one lowly captain in an AWAC behind a scope.
Yeah, no, it has to be a series of errors, right?
Yep.
Look at that scenery.
I know.
Isn't that stunning?
It's stunning, I tell ya.
Blair 800, speed 160 knots, that's fast.
Oh, we are descending.
160 to fast, and we're at tower 1827, Blair 800 seconds.
Yeah, the F-15 has been a great aircraft for our inventory. It is virtually indestructible.
You know what's crazy though is we're already up to the F-35s.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I mean, you add so much technology and you start to have problems.
What?
Whereas jets like the Harrier, the A4, even the F4, as complicated as that jet was, it was still very simple to maintain. Even the F-18s were relatively easy to maintain.
QNH is 1016.
Okay, you want to get that for me, sir?
Oh, you need you to switch over to HPA.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I am on HPA, but I'll get over there again. There we go. Yeah, I don't know the full story behind that. I'll have to look that up. Because suddenly, I don't know how, I'm interested in aviation history. Like all of it.
The whole world's opened up to you.
It kind of has.
Kind of like you will on Tuesday.
Stop it. Tuesday will come, Tuesday will go, and I will be happy.
Moon River.
Stop it. Not on the stream.
Iowa Scotsman. Hey.
Great. Now you come in. I'm going to get a beer.
You better hurry because you're about ready to crash.
I don't want to be here.
Okay. Man, all the trees are gone that were in my stream last time. That sucks. How you doing, I.S. Scotsman? So over on my YouTube side, there's this guy that chit-chats a lot with me in the comments. He's from the Netherlands. He was very intrigued by your name. Yeah, well, Dirty, that's just one thing. It just, I guess, without us being there to know what all the facts are, look at that, what you just turned into.
What?
Look at that, valley and everything.
Oh. Ooh.
Doing good? Awesome. You're about ready to see a shit show.
Yeah, we got snow now.
Yeah? Where'd that come from?
I don't know.
Yeah, very true, very true. You should be able to know.
Yeah,
differences between your
I mean,
fibers.
nothing beats a visual, but I mean, when you've got systems like IFF and AWAC above you, I mean,
Yeah,
where was the failure really, right?
yeah, right. All right. So we're going to have that big turn coming up.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And do we need to be slowing down maybe a little bit?
It doesn't tell us to,
Well, I know that.
but and it's not required. Right now we're at 263, so we're good.
Yeah, but our next
263 and above.
waypoint's at 175.
What's that?
Our next waypoint 751, we should be at 175.
Right, but that's 36 miles away.
Yeah, that gets eaten up pretty fast when you're at 260.
Western 295 out, you're able now reduce speed to 180 knots.
This is me freaking out. This is the beach driver.
Thank you. Western 359.
We're too fast.
Contact Air Tower 117.
I thought that was such an interesting contrast. When you were flying the beach last time, you were like, I was like, you are way too fast. And you're like, oh, I got to speed up.
Yeah. The visuals are telling me I'm going too slow.
Yep.
I'm going to fall out of the sky. Hey, though, I did plant that thing on that runway.
Yes, you did.
I did plant her. Well, it might have been testosterone overload, maybe. He didn't have a estrogen overload, that's for sure.
Stay west of the hang gliding area, not about 6,500 Delta Echo.
Oscar Charlie Kilo, terminated
Look
for
at
number.
this.
Oscar Charlie Kilo.
This didn't look, I mean, it was all clouds. It wasn't nice like it is today.
Yeah.
You saw us coming in and trying to come through the clouds.
Yeah.
But this is nice.
All right, we are officially on the downwind leg.
Okay.
Which means
So,
down there somewhere is
let's
the
do
runway.
a speed intervention, and then let's just drop to 250 now.
Yeah.
Engine's continuous.
Actually,
6,500 Morning Star 705.
I'd say we are too low.
It says we're right on profile.
Let's go to inside view.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Inside view. I think we're too low.
I can't go inside view, you remember?
Well, we're gonna have to do something.
Do you have your terrain on?
I'm turning it on right now.
Western 295, cross the stop 160 knots. Contact Air Tower 117. Cross the stop 160 and over to Tower now. Western 295, yep.
Yeah. So at Rattenberg, we should have been at. Where is it? Okay. Come on. There we go.
Parker Tower, wish at 295. You're navigating.
I just don't still understand why they sent us through this way.
Cover, I'm on the 1019, heavy on 1010 south,
Wow, look at that.
Yeah, we are we're too low.
Speed up if we like all the way in, let's turn it back.
Because at W 1811,
It says we're supposed to be descending.
at W 1811, we need to be at 10,600.
Where?
Way out to the west.
Wait, what?
Yeah, there's
What are you talking
there's
about?
WI 1811.
But
You
we're
look
not,
at 1811 here. Our crossing is at 10,600. We need to be at 13,000.
5,500 morning star.
why does it tell us to descend?
I don't know, but it's wrong. We can't descend until we cross 1810.
That is so weird that it tells us to descend, isn't it?
Yeah, so we need to be back up at 13,000.
13?
13, yep.
So, if you look here, it tells you that you have to be at Master Chief Pilot. Hey, rip. Well, we avoided it.
Yep.
So why does it tell us on the charts that we had to it kept trying to tell us to descend?
Yeah, I don't know what chart you're looking at, but I'm looking at this chart for runway 8. And
Yeah, but that's over there, way over to the west.
nope. We are headed towards WI 1751, right?
We're heading to the west.
Right. I'm just saying that this is incorrect. I mean, this is incorrect.
Yeah, I don't understand why that flight plan had us do that. Isn't that crazy?
Why are we
Why
turning?
Why are you turning?
I'm not doing
Why
that.
did you do that? What'd you do?
I didn't do shit.
You turned.
No, I
You
didn't.
trying to kill us?
Yeah, we need to be on our.
There's something going on. It's not. We're supposed to be going here. We're supposed to be going here. It's not. It's not doing it. Did you see that? It's not linking it up. Okay, so what we'll have to do is we're just going to take manual control here.
Yep. So I'm going to take our heading, put us
Well,
back
nope.
on the downwind.
Well, I didn't want you to have to make a sharp turn.
Well, it won't be all that sharp.
Okay, there's mountains. That's why they have you do it there.
I'm looking at the
I'm gonna
terrain.
Speed down too.
Yeah, we should be at 175, right?
Well, 175 at. Well, yeah, it says 175 at waypoint 751. But that's as you're making your approach.
Right.
All right, I still think you should have swung out a little bit, but that's okay.
Well, I'm looking at the terrain here, and we've got a nice little valley right here.
Right, are you going to be able to make that sharp of a turn though?
Yeah, if we stay at 13,000 until we hit 1810, we'll be fine. So pretty much, we're going to be flying the approach, not using this, but using this.
All right, I'm going to go flaps 2. It's down to 200 just for some speed control. I don't know what mountains you're talking about. We see nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing up here.
Right.
Oy.
It is so bizarre that they had us descend. I think I know why now.
Why is that?
Because it made us want to turn early.
Yeah. That's it. It
It's
saw
on-
in the plan that say, hey, these guys want to turn, so let's get them down.
And it wasn't. We still had these waypoints to go.
Yeah, yeah, we did.
That's what happened. That's why I think next time when we try this, I'm not going to go with this route. I'm going to go back. I'm going to have us go all the way out to ELEM.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Because ELEM sets you all up to come right down this valley.
Yep.
In fact, we still should probably go to 749, I'm thinking, in my book.
Wait, where's 749?
That's the way out there. But
Okay. Where's Elam at?
Elam's beyond 749. Look at your little black section of your chart.
Okay. Yeah, so it's not to scale. So it's still a bit out there.
It is.
But that's a transition, I would imagine, because that's also a hold point.
Right. But I mean, that is a lot. I don't know. I'm really confused as to why it had us run. We should have come out here to begin with.
Yeah.
We could have stayed at 13,000 above all the mountains instead of us trying to nosedive us right into the mountains.
Yeah. Because that's fun.
See, now it says that we're 4,000 feet off of.
But we're coming down, too.
Yeah, because we're running out.
Yeah.
We're running it out.
So we're running this out just a little bit more. I want to turn in at, what do you say, 813?
Huh?
Turn in here? Or do you want to go out to 1812?
Let's, what is that waypoint? What is that waypoint?
It just says WI 812.
Okay, so what is it? It's WI
WI 812.
812.
Western 19, speed 160 knots out of stop. Contact Calgary Tower 117.
How's that? Whoa, check that out. It's still having a loop problem.
Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, so there's your waypoint for 8112.
Okay.
Or 812.
So I will just manually fly her into this.
Into the mountain?
Yeah, into the mountain. Perfect. All right, here comes 812.
All right, so you're at flaps 2 right now. Engine's continuous. 1907 is your landing altitude.
I am turning.
All right. Auto brake's going to be max.
Okay.
Because it's probably going to be an icy runway.
Probably, yeah. So I'm going to overshoot just a little bit, but I can bring it back onto 813.
Thanks very much. Thank you, Del Paso.
Western 1403, turn left, heading 25.
Left 250 now for speed.
Morning, Star 706.
We have flaps 2 indicated.
Okay. There we go.
Thank you, number 4.
Turning. Man, this thing takes a long time to turn.
It's not the beach. Oh, careful.
I got it.
You're at altitude with flaps.
I got it. There we go.
I already got you set so you're max permissible at 30, so. All right, there's the valley right there.
Yep.
Yay, though we fly through the valley of death.
Literally.
So you need to be at 13,000. No.
Okay, so at 814, I need to be at. Looks like about 3,000. So guess what? I'm going full stupid. Yeah, I'm going full stupid.
Here we go.
Here we go, folks. Hook 'em if you got 'em. This is kind of fun.
I knew you would enjoy this one. You're 6,000 above. You're supposed to be now at 5,500.
Working on it. Oh shoot, there is the runway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You didn't. I was trying to say, hey,
I didn't know it was that close.
yeah?
Okay, well, this
That's
might
why-
be missed.
Huh?
This might be missed.
That's
Unless-
why I was saying we should have run all the way out to ELAM
Yeah.
and get you some gear down. I just don't think you're going to make it. Oh, yeah. You're creeping up on your speed. Watch it. You're going to break apart. You're going to lose your... Because this will do it.
Yep.
It will rip your stuff off. You all need to yodel. Yeah.
Let's try flaps. What are they? Let's try
15?
flaps 30.
Well, okay, you're a little fast for it. You're still creeping up in speed.
Yeah.
You're not. Yeah. You have to bring your nose up. Still need to bring your nose up.
That is a miss, folks.
All right, flat one, flaps 5.
270 is 5,200 for 7,000, heading 135.
Wise decision.
Yep, I just could not bleed it off fast enough
All right,
without
gear coming up.
bleeding the wings off.
Okay, flaps 5, gear coming up. Gear
Okay.
is up. Engine set continuous, going around.
Off the rudder. Going to go back up to 13.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm getting dialed in. I still think we need to run out to ELAM.
Let's do that.
All right, let me get you programmed in there.
Okay.
I think they sent us to the wrong. I really think that SimBrief sent us to the wrong.
Yeah, I think they did. Definitely was not enough room to lose that amount of altitude.
Oh, LEL. Then we want to go WI 749. Then we want WI 751. WI 752.
Yeah, Master Chief, I think that's where we ran into trouble here. We were seeing some conflicting waypoints in the FMS.
WI 753.
It wasn't quite making sense. And here we are. No amount of piloting could have salvaged that approach.
No.
1581, first one's gone by, there's another 737, 11 o'clock, 5 miles now, off on at night. Okay, it's on the first time, 14%. Chinook 55, turn left, heading 190, to intercept clear, approach 17 left.
There's something going on wacky with the magenta stuff, dude. So you should be able to start turning towards your...
210, Westchester 70. Whiskey Tango Yankee identified. Echo Romeo, what's your right heading? 360.
360, Echo Romeo.
Cleared RNAV Yankee 17 left, up trench. 8000, cleared RNAV Yankee 17 left, with up trench. Arctic 1748, turn left heading 080. Left turn 080, Arctic 1748. Climb speed 160 knots out to fast. Contact Calgary Tower 117 out to fast.
Are you climbing at 13 or?
Yeah, I want to go to 13 and then go all the way out to whatever that was. LMIM.
Oh.
Arctic 1748, turn left direct Avron. Left direct Avron, Arctic 1748.
Oh, some major airports will blow off the star and assign and transition right off your flight plan. Oh. But that is why, on VATSIM at least, you don't create a plan with a SID or STAR, as ATC will assign them.
Yep.
Oh.
I wish we did that in the U.S. to a degree. I find it a little easier to plan a flight and get the correct stars and SIDs because I'm turboprop.
You probably climb a little bit better without your speed breakout.
Probably. All right.
We must start getting our turn all the way over to...
Yeah, well, I want to extend it out just a little bit further than last time because that was a really tight turn.
Well, I've got you in there programmed. It's in there. What? What happened? I just had that all programmed.
I don't know.
Did you delete something?
Dude, I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything.
What the?
Star 7067, Delta 312535. Good day.
I just had it all in there. Oh my gosh.
Any higher is at your discretion. Any higher is at my discretion. Whiskey Tango Yankee, I intend to go to 8,000 feet. Whiskey Tango Yankee. Roger. Arctic 1748, contact Edmonton Center on 13285.
There we
Center
go.
13285 for Arctic 1748. Good evening. Spacing on Fairwood 481. That's correct. About 3 miles to the east, and I can give you square base number 3 still.
This is crazy. There's LMM.
Westjet 1581, speed 160 knots out to fast. Contact Calgary Tower 117.
Oh, you trying to kill us?
Yeah. I figured you wouldn't notice with your head down like that.
Starkip 4081, send 6,000. 6,000, here with 4081. Tower low is at 1581.
Oh my gosh. My 3 is not working over here.
Okay. Will you take altitude hold?
Invalid entry.
We have golf requesting the RNAV Yankee 17.
753.
Westjet 269, Calgary Alpha, 17 left, altimeter 29904, descend
It's not taking.
9,000 on 994, Westjet 269.
All right. There, at least there's ELEM out there for you.
Yep. Yeah, I can get that, and then the rest is a cakewalk,
Figure out.
right?
Carson 7064, flyer present.
Why it's not taking WI 75.
Okay, let's see. So you're putting in waypoints that I am just not seeing on this approach. You're putting in WI 752, and I'm not seeing any of that
Right
along
here.
that route.
Right there.
What chart are you using?
I'm using the Breno 3 Alpha and 4 Bravo ELAM.
Huh. That is very interesting. Okay, I'm going to go back to this other one. LOWI approach. Yeah, that's the approach I want.
Why? It's right there. Invalid entry. I don't understand why. This is weird. It's having problems on my side now. WI 754. It took it there. All right.
I don't know.
And here.
Carrier 4081, fly heading 190 to intercept, clear the approach 17 left.
Whoa, okay. I don't know what's going on with my
That's correct, you are clear to the approach.
FMC.
Clear the approach, Carrier 4081.
Okay. So don't believe this shortcut. ELAM is out there.
Yeah, I got to go. So that's my plan. I'm just going to go all the way to ELM or LMM,
Yeah.
and I'm just going to follow this approach. It's the RNAV 8 approach.
All right.
So we are golden.
172, Charlie Golf, Quebec, Victor Hotel. We 4 miles.
And once we make the turn at LMM, I want to reduce our speed to 175.
Victor Hotel, Cargo Terminal, squawk it in. And follow the North Coast Stream out, maintain 6000. Maintain 6, North Coast, Quebec, Victor Hotel. Quebec, Victor Hotel, identified.
I'm going to swing it out just a little bit.
You want to just...
Aircraft 2099, Calgary, runway 17 left, altimeter 2994, and 9 or
You want... You can... put it on these auto to ELAM.
Well, I don't want to go directly to LMM. I want to just fly parallel to it and then swing
Well,
into it.
I've got you set for that.
Right.
WestJet 269, vector final today, flight 250, descend to 6,000. 250, 6,000. WestJet 269.
I know.
Travel Glacier 8417 is with you out of 13,000 for 105.
Boy, missed approaches are expensive.
Yeah, considering you're almost out of gas.
Oh yeah, look at that. Cool. That's awesome.
It's all that sitting on the ground we did,
Yeah.
trying to troubleshoot why...
Eating cheesy hot dogs and quaffing ales.
Yeah.
K140 to join and cruise approach 17 left, course. 706. Westjet 269, 5,500. 5,500, Westjet 269.
Oh, yay. Coming up on our turn in a little bit.
Carson 7064, speed 160, knots out to fast. Contact Calgary Tower now.
Man, you do not want to be lost in this area.
No. I thought this would be fun for you.
It's a challenge, yeah.
Well, it doesn't help that, well, one, we don't have VATSIM support.
Right.
And two, why it sent us out to the missed approach. It should have sent us to LMM.
Right.
Is where it should have sent us. I'm not sure why that was, but
Well, I think the intent, at least according to these charts, is that it just sends you out to a hold area and then ATC has to deal with
that
you.
might be it. That might be it.
Because this chart definitely says LMM at 13,000. Whoa. Not now. Yeah, so having to hand fly a complex approach, that's fun.
Sky Marshal's here.
All right, hey, Sky Marshal. Yeah, we never got to notice when we went live either.
I think you got to be a popular streamer to get that kind of notification. We don't qualify.
Yeah. That's looking a little bit better.
Arrival at 1469, descending 20.5 for 4,000, we're set up to Yankee 17 left.
Yeah, disavowed. You missed a go around. Honest to goodness, yeah, this ain't gonna work. Go around.
Yeah, no matter how hard you tried to get her down, it wasn't
It
going to
was
happen.
not going down. Nope.
Not on a short runway either. If you had about 10,000 feet, you might be able to get away with it.
Yeah.
This is like only 6,300.
Yeah, not today. All right, 7 more miles. We can start our turn inbound. Yay!
Yeah, so at LMM, you want to be at 13,000.
Yep.
And then you're going to run that out to 749. And then at 749, you're going to have a 3.6 degree slope.
Pretty steep.
So you'll want to be slow. In
Yes.
fact, I'm thinking you're going to want to almost be at approach flaps.
Yeah, at least 5.
Or at 10 or 15.
I'll go with 10. And our approach speed has to be 175 too.
So our init and our cross the fence speed is 150 now.
Okay.
Let me do this too.
Echo Echo contact MSFS Center 13285. Right heading 110, Kevin 2099.
3285, Echo Romeo Echo.
Good evening, 169, 6,500 feet on a VFR flight plan for
All right, starting our turn.
Canada, 1 completing 17,600 feet and a 14,000 within the peak off. So Canada 216, Calgary Route 17 left, 3994, descend to 10,000. 10,995 here, Canada 994. North Cape 2099, turn right into 140, intercept clear, view approach 17 left. 140, intercept, clear, approach 17 left, Cape 2099.
So you see that green line coming in?
Yeah.
That's your actual runway heading.
Okay.
WestJet 1469, descend eastbound, anticipate back to the city number 5.
Hey, down to 8,000, we'll look back to
764 and 312535, get it. So from 3125,
Okay, I'm going to go to 175.
I'd finish your turn first.
Oh, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
This is not the Beechcraft, dude.
I know, but our published approach speed is 175.
Yeah, but that's not until you pass 17 or not until you pass a certain point.
Departure Porter 362, check on.
Yeah,
Because as soon as
at
we pass LMM,
it's supposed to be at LMM, you're supposed to be at 13,000
Yep.
at cruise speed.
But in 3 miles, we're supposed to be at 749 at 175 knots,
6,000, Glacier 417. North Cape 2099,
which is only 3 miles past LMM.
Well, no, you don't slow down till max speed is 175 at 751.
All right.
330 for Vector Center 1469.
Okay.
Glacier 8417.
Perfect.
080. Right, 080, Glacier 8417.
There you go. So now there's your descent profile.
Air Canada 216, descending east, south.
Your A and P, R and P. See it there now? So you get a good idea where you're supposed to be.
Okay.
So why are you speeding up?
Calgary, cargo jet 917 heavy with you.
So right now, yeah, okay, there you go. You're supposed to be descending.
Not yet, not till 749. Because we got this giant.
No, yeah, the 749. Yep. After that, then you got a 3 degree slope. Yes.
Yeah.
For 16 miles.
Yep.
16.7 miles to be exact. Well, actually, you're just going to follow that all the way in.
Yeah, pretty much.
And yeah.
Once I cross this little ridge right up here.
140 for the visual, 17 left, Glacier 8417.
Okay, there's
Oh,
749.
really? Wow, just about. He's flying out of Ketchikan. That's got to be gorgeous up there. All right. Had all the MU2 anti-ice and max. Wasn't looking good. By the way, I do have your wing anti-ice and engine anti-ice.
All right, I'm going to set flaps 5.
All right, yeah, so you...
I need to
You
start
ready to-
descending.
Dude, I would just go ahead. You know what I'm thinking?
15?
Well, let's get it down all the way to your 150.
Okay.
And just... Ooh, dude, yeah. You don't want to make it more hard on yourself.
I know, this thing is just, I mean, it's not the plane, it is definitely me. Here we go. There we go.
Well, we don't have horn cutout.
That's fine.
I'm gonna put your gear. Now that's a lot. That's 20 miles with your gear down.
Oh, man. Because guarantee you that airport's going to come up on us.
Okay, you know you're 20 miles away, right?
Yeah. This I know.
Okay,
Yep.
so I got your 10-mile ring set.
Okay.
I wish I had a horn cutout. This horn cutout doesn't work. Okay, when you hit the 10-mile ring, I'll put your gear down.
Okay.
Need a horn cutout. Dang it.
Wow. Oh, that's fun. We're on fire. Why am I not surprised? Is it just that the gear's not down?
Yes.
Let's put the gear down.
Okay.
I could use the drag, actually.
All right. Gear. That's a long way to keep your gear down.
That's fine. Okay, there's some drag. Okay, now I can stop at this goofiness.
I'm gonna go flaps 30 then. Miles will get you set up.
Yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's a grind, but we can fly this in.
Don't forget you. Yeah, keep it.
Target jet 917 as you're able to reach speed 20. Target jet 917 left. Contact departure 124. Westjet 1469 for left 08.
Ascending 260 left at 1469.
Clear, take off, empty right, check traffic, and 452 in the air, Westjet 56.
Okay, you're 1,500 feet too high.
Victory, thank you. Departure now 1198. Good day.
1,600 feet too high. 1,700 feet too high.
All right, this is officially the most challenging
Well, why
approach.
don't you take your throttles to idle? Because right now you're trying to speed into the ground.
Yeah, I'm kind of fighting it.
Here,
And I know the airport's like right up ahead
I
of
got
us.
your throttles.
Oh,
I'll work your
I
throttles.
got them. I got them.
All right.
Because they're idle anyway.
All right.
160 at the Fab Westjet for 269.
Yeah, you might as well just leave them at idle.
Air Canada 216, descend 6,000. Descend 6,000, Air Canada 211.
Okay, you're now back on profile as you fly into the mountains.
Yeah.
Lead up the Delta Northwest, left right, this is left turn heading 135. Over on the change. Alright, left turn 135.
How well does your bird manage RNP AR approaches? Well, not that well right now. Okay, yeah, you're stalling there.
Westjet 1469, contact Alpha Tower 118.7.
Westjet 1469, yeah.
Roger, Westjet 15.
Okay, you're 700 feet too high.
Westjet 1536, target departure identified, climb by level 210. Climb by 210.
I got the runway in sight.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Thank God.
Are you why are we, looks like we're flying into the mountains.
Yeah, I'm cross-controlled. That's why.
As I say, you might as well take your you got your hands, I was willing to take the throttles from you.
No, I have to have them because I have to have that nailed.
Okay, I don't understand why you, oh, yeah.
See, when I go uncrossed, then we're fine.
But you got your speed brakes. You were stalling and you had your speed brakes up. Okay, you're stalling.
I got it.
And you're at 900 feet too high. You know, if you put, okay, yeah.
We go 40 on flaps?
I don't know if you want that, the way you're fighting it.
Well,
Where's the runway?
Oh, it's right there. Off our left here.
Why are we flying into the hills?
Because Captain here pretty much, now the run, did you see that the run, oh, there it is.
No, it's been over there.
I know, but it disappeared for a second.
Oh, it went behind the hill.
Air Canada 216, cross lake turbulence on the approach, 56 behind 767. Turn
I knew you would like this one.
This is a challenge.
This is more of a challenge than that Tonkin one.
Yeah. Okay, now I've got what I want. I got a stabilized approach, sort of.
Disavow player, why? Isn't this crazy cool though?
That is crazy, yeah. All right, hey, look at that. We're stable.
Yeah. Now, if we were to come in from the other way, I think that Brennan would have been the proper approach.
Yeah.
Left turn direction, that was on course, UPS 490.
Okay, sure, you're still about 400 feet too high.
Yeah, actually, I've got a good visual, so.
Okay, remember, it's a short runway.
Not worried. 500. Not worried at all.
Not worried at all. But I am!
Kumbaya.
Sink rate. Sink rate.
Gears down, flaps are set.
Sink rate. Pull up. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Are we going to have an airplane left after this? Okay, reverse it, reverse it, reverse it. Double clutch, double clutch, double clutch. Yep, there you got it, you got it.
Oh, come on.
No, you had it!
There we go.
You've got a 3-second delay. Wow!
Oh my God.
Oh, okay, so MSFS2020's got another recommendation. RNP to VNKT is fun. Okay, we shall take note.
Yes.
Although now I want to do this one. Now that I know the right way to come in on a runway 8 approach, I do want to do this again.
You have fun.
Tell me
that was a
you
nail
didn't
biter.
enjoy that.
What's that?
Tell me you didn't enjoy
That was a challenge. I love that.
We'll have to do that again, though. I mean, look at that mountain.
Yeah.
Wait, I mean, it's like. That's. So you want to take this, Bravo here.
What's our brake temp?
I don't know, but don't stop.
Well, I feathered the brakes, so hopefully that bought us a little bit.
Kathmandu, Nepal. Kathmandu. Okay. I'm gonna have to look into that. I'll have to see if they've got some scenery enhancements for that area. Because I was disappointed that Asia doesn't have any airports enhancements.
Yeah.
Or even the scenery's not all that great.
No, it's not. Come on.
That is so cool, though, dude.
Yeah, it's an airport you would really have to fly right seat for several times before you move to the left seat.
Well, that's why that whole time when I was doing that test flight previous, this is what I flew into. I was like, oh, you gotta fly here. And I did it wrong totally because I did the route that thing told me to do and damn near hit some mountains.
Really?
Yeah. And so whenever I did the sim brief again, I was like, well, all right, we got good weather. Maybe we'll be able to see better what's going on. But
right.
That did not help. I just picked a point. There's no gates here or anything.
Okay.
There's a cart. Just, yeah. I have to use my brakes to help turn fast.
Seems apropos to park by the fire station.
Pretty much.
Parking brake set. Well, that's one for the record books.
Delta turn left heading 190 and intercept final. Clears the approach runway 17 left.
Oh. Well, what'd you think?
Felt good to put those levers down. Wow. Thanks for that.
That was crazy, huh?
That was kind of crazy.
Well, I knew you were oversaturated because you had your speed brake up, but yet you're hitting your throttles forward.
Yeah.
And you're pulling your nose up.
Yep.
And I was like,
Yep.
I knew you were.
Things start dropping off of the mental checklist.
Yeah. No, I knew you were saturated. That's why I said I'll take over and keep you at speed, but. See, so true. X-Plane and old FSX had some great sceneries in Asia. Oh yeah. So I wish that Asia had some more developers over there that had interest in their area to push some really neat airports and stuff.
I wonder if that's a government restriction.
You know, China has a big restriction on their area.
Right.
Bing's not allowed to map their area.
Yep.
That could be.
I bet you that's part of it. At least some of it, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Being a very sequestered nation.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Master Chief Pilot. We did survive. I don't know if the aircraft probably needs to be rolled in for some maintenance now.
Might want to do a 100-hour
overspeed.
check on it just to be safe.
A little bit of overspeeding. We might have some rolled tin out there.
Might need some new brakes.
And you know what though? You're gonna have to go to the restroom and pull the sheepskin out of your butt the way that approach was going for
Yeah.
you.
I knew I was in trouble after the go-around. Like, oh boy, this is going to be tough. Because it was tough from the first time around.
Yeah. No, I'm going to do this one again. I know it's no fun for anybody on the stream, but I'm going to do it again.
Yeah, it was good.
It'll be fine. It'll buff out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Iowa Scotsman, Master Chief Pilot, Dirty, all good to see you guys. But we're going to go back and look at the tapes on this one.
Yeah.
Hey, really quick before we go, guys. Sound check, video check. How was it? And Sky Marshal, if you got any input on that too.
Fisher 9171, descent 7,000.
Awesome.
Good? Okay.
Good.
All right. Yeah, and then we need to figure that out, why Flight Sim, when it's in focus, gives a shitty stream.
Yeah.
But when it's out of focus, it's great. We'll have to canoodle on that.
We'll figure it out.
Alrighty, guys. I hope to stream tomorrow. What are you doing tomorrow?
What am I doing tomorrow? For some reason, I think we're doing... yeah, we're having dinner with Taylor and my niece. She's in town for a seminar.
I was just going to say, maybe we could try out the old new sound linkage across Discord.
Yeah.
But if you're going to be away doing dinner, fine, whatever.
You know me.
Alrighty, guys. Till next time. I'm sorry, there's really no announcement. It's just when a window of opportunity arises that we stream. We're not like those big budget guys like 757 Spy or Sim Caesar. Those big budget streamers.
Yep.
Alright, guys. From the flight deck of 705, we're going to go and get beach recouped. Everyone, take care. Till next time.
See ya.
You have choices when you fly. That's why the people at YOLO Airlines are surprised when you choose us. When the YOLO jets are flying, some days we're really trying. Sometimes it's almost like we care. A family trip, that special friend, an important customer. Whatever your reason to fly, you might get there safely on YOLO Airlines. Some pilots make it look so easy. Every YOLO flight is an adventure. Every in-flight meal, a trip to the laboratory. You'll be really glad to learn. We love to fly, but we don't know how. We don't try very hard, and it shows. You'll never be late because we never depart on time. So sit back, try to relax, and let YOLO pilots point out the sights.
France 309, contact Memphis Center 136.65 will be it.
I hear my co-captain coming aboard.
Tango's holding short runway 16.
Are you ready to fly yet?
That me or you?
It's gotta be you. Nope, it's me. Okay.
They keep telling me I'm cut off, but I can't be cut off. I'm in the cockpit. How can you be cut off in the cockpit?
Holy smoke, we gotta drop a whole lot faster than...
Look at your banana.
Yeah.
Look at your own banana, not mine.
They won't serve me anymore.
Take off flight runway heading, keep up.
I told them I need to fly, and they won't listen to me.
Gear down?
Gear. Here you go.
Oh, jeez! Oh my god!
You only live once. That's the spirit of YOLO Airlines. So when you're ready to fly, there's one airline ready to serve you. Poorly.